guys, good evening. So I'm making this video to explain actually what I did in this flight, so that the new guys or anyone watching this video gets some idea of it. So here you go. Unfortunately I didn't record this video when I did this flight, but I recorded it from the replay. So yeah, I thought that let's make an explanation and make an audio record with the replay. So here I'm telling you what you are expecting from this video. We are a 3-shift flight going against a 4-shift flight. It's an internal training exercise, exactly a BVL exercise. So with me there are two other ships. One is Top Gun and another one is Blood. Blood is on my right hand side and Top Gun is on my left hand side. Here you go. So our initial plan was to do a Stinger formation, where the first 2-shift flight will be on a separation of 8 to 10 kilometers and I will be behind them 15 kilometers on the center. Also I would like to let you guys know that this is my first time I'm going to explain something, so pardon me if there is any mistake I made. So you guys should notice one thing, that I look outside of my window a lot to have a good picture of the situation. Here our AWAC just lost contact of the bandits and one of them is locking me up, hard lock. I'm still on EO and not scanning with my radar. I will dive to gain speed and then I will fire. Here the pictures are getting clear. I zoomed in to have a good picture of the situation. I see two dots in front of me. Those are two bandits. I will know immediately if there is any launch, and there is an air launch. Now I see all 4 bandits here visually, and I see the missile, that the air that is heading towards me from the bandit who is at 12.5, and I'm making a left hand turn to bleed the energy of the missile. There is the second launch. Now I locked him up and I foxed my first missile. Here you can hear that I am chapping. I still have him locked. So at this point I break the lock and selected the guy who was on the left and fired an ET missile. But I had a fear here that the sun is in front of me, so my missile might miss, and yet you see the ET is going to the sun, so it's gonna miss. Alright, at this moment I realized that both of my wingmans are down, so the thing I can do is to drag them to the mountain. I saw a nice valley here. Also the left hand side bandit is foxing an ear at me, so yeah, I have no other options than drag them to the mountains, because now there are 4 of them and I am a single ship. Actually I'm running for life at this moment. The guy on the left, the guy on the right now, he is really getting close to me. And the air missile, you can see it's really close. So here you go, the fight begins. I ditched the missile. Now here the initial plan is to turn off my a raider, and I look my back. I'm keeping a close eye on the guy who is closest to me. So here you go. My plan here was to let him get an idea that I'm gonna dive to the right and I'm taking the valley on the right in front of me, so that guy will follow this valley right here and will lose me. And now I'm cutting my power and I'm gonna make a hard left hand turn so that guy completely lose me. I will show the tag view as well. Probably you guys will see that this guy on my closest back, he immediately loses me. So here you go, I took another valley that I know of and I'm going after this guy in front of me. Also I'm low on fuel. So here you go, here I made a terrible mistake firing an ET. That was a terrible mistake. I saw his 73 and I flare and I roll. We both exchanged missiles. Now my plan was to engage bandits, one bandit at a time, not engage 2 or 3 bandits at the same time. So I break the fight and taking this valley to look for other bandits. So yeah, as there are 4 of them, my plan is to take one by one. Here I saw 2 bandits. I'm still on radar off on vertical scan, and I'm going to vehicle. I see him visually here right in front of me, and I guard him here. I see him flaring as well. So my plan here is to fire an ear, as I have 3 ears still. Getting close, and here is the launch. At this moment I knew that this is gonna hit for sure 100%, and there you go. Now I am scanning for the right guy and I evacuated him, but I noticed there is a guy on the right at my 3 o'clock. He is really close at me. I am going to look for him, but the guy at my 1 o'clock right now far, he is locking me up. So I break the lock, stop looking for him and taking this valley again. Now I'm gonna take the valley on the right. So all this time I'm planning about the fight, and you can easily see that it's very. And here you go, I locked another bandit, the guy who was at my 1 o'clock far away. He's getting close, and I acquired him with my vertical scan, and there you go, the 7-3, and he got splashed. Now there is the guy on my 6, he is locking me up. I'm taking this valley, also flaring at the same time, so that if there is any M9 or 73 or ET, it will miss. There you go, you saw the flares. You need to understand one thing, that all this time you have very short time to think. Now I fired on 73, that's gonna hit the mountain. That was a sad part actually, and I am too fast here. Fired on another 73, this one gonna miss as well. This F15, this is an F15 merged with. I tried to fight him out here with the merge, but at this moment I thought, okay, there is another guy on my 6, so 2 of them right now, and I can't win this situation. I am breaking this fight again. I'm escaping from the fight. I gave them the thought that I'm going left again, but no, I'm not going left, I'm gonna right here, so that the guy on my 6, he will turn left most probably, and I'm thinking that, praying for that he if he turns left or not. Here I'm recommitting again. I saw here a bright spot, there you go, I locked him up immediately, and I'm gonna make another mistake here firing this ER missile, and it's gonna obviously miss. I'm also low on fuel. I'm gonna fire a 73 here. There we go. The 73 will hit, but it will damage his aircraft, not completely splash him. There's a guy who was on my 6 far. He's locking me up, and I'm escaping the fight again. Here I saw the splash, turning to the fight again. There I saw a missile going off. Yeah, some lag. That badly damaged F15 is still flying and he is foxing at me. So here my plan was not to engage him because I know that he will lose his energy and will crash. Oh my god, there was a missile right over my canopy. And there you see, he lagged out and probably he crashed. Here is the confirmation. I got drone with my 73. The F15 guy is gone. Also, yeah, we have a team kill here. Drona killed ITGC Skinner with a 120B. So yeah, there you go. All four of them are down at this point. So guys, the point of this video is to show you it's not about luck all the time. There was a lot of planning in a very short moment of time to figure out how I am going to engage each one of them according to me, and I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I'm not in control. I want to put myself in a situation where I'm in total control. I want to let them do what I want to do. I don't want to fall in their trap and don't want to go to the way where they want me to go. So as I mentioned, there were a lot of planning in that short period of time. As a one ship flight, and there were 4 of them behind me. My initial plan was to drag them to the mountains, to disorient them and to separate them from their formation. The second was to take them one by one. Then the third one, I was thinking always to maintain a good speed profile so that I can escape if needed. Also, I always look for escape route, so I keep the escape route within my range. The 5 is I try to maintain good essay with visual. Then I set my traps when I saw that it can work. I maintain a low profile by keeping my radar off. Also, didn't use too much afterburner while I saw there are bandits behind me. And I use afterburner when I know that if they fire ET or 73 for my 6, I can immediately dive to the valley, so the ET or the 73 will ditch on the mountains. And number 8 is efficient use of valleys and also fuel. I was low on fuel, so yeah, these are my plans that I tried to execute, and yeah, I was lucky enough that it worked. So thank you guys, thanks for watching the video, and pardon me for my English, that is not very good, I know. So thanks again.